The following video is rated PG for puzzling gameplay. Viewer discretion is advised.
These two players went the full 5 games in their last encounter in the previous tournament. Will they repeat their history again? It's 16 versus 17, Razorflame versus ZepLander. Welcome, puzzlers. This is your head tournament organizer, Cards of the Heart. Welcome back to the League of Puzzle Speedrunners Pokemon Puzzle League Speedrun Tournament 2022. I am joined for this matchup by our defending Pokemon Puzzle League champion, FFR Pro 21, and FFR. These two were very, very close to each other last time. Do you expect things to change this time around?
No, I don't expect things to change. Touch Attack Tournament last year, they were also in the same group. They went to 5 games. It was ZepLander that barely edged out Razor in the end. So, should be another close match this time around.
Same matchup, same pool, same seeds even. So we are definitely repeating a lot of history in this matchup. But yeah, we'll get into the matchup in a little bit, and you'll see just how close this matchup is going to be on paper. Also, full disclosure: this match was recorded about 2 hours ago, so we'll see together just how this match unfolded. But first, if you're just tuning into this game for the first time and you're not exactly sure how it all works, allow me to take a couple minutes of your time to explain how this game works and how we are playing it in this tournament. Pokemon Puzzle League is a Match 3 puzzle game first released for the Nintendo 64 on September 25th, 2000 in North America and March 2nd, 2001 in Europe. It was re-released on the Nintendo Wii Virtual Console in both regions in May 2008. It is a Match 3 puzzle game in that if you match at least 3 of the same panel either horizontally or vertically, the panels will disappear. To win, however, you need to do more than simply match 3 at a time. You need to make combos and chains to not only prevent your gradually rising stack from reaching the top of your playfield for a time, but also to send garbage blocks to your opponent to make their stack reach the top of their playfield. You make combos by matching more than 3 panels in a row at the same time. They don't keep your stack from rising for very long, but they do send small garbage blocks to your opponent that can prove to be very disruptive. You make chains by linking sets of 3 or more matches together. Make a set of panels disappear, and then have the panels immediately above them fall into another match. Not only does this keep your stack from rising for a longer period of time, but it will make thicker garbage blocks that will be more effective at actually filling out your opponent's stack to the top. If your stack reaches the top of your playfield and the game tries to break the stack through the top, you lose, so you want to avoid this at all costs and force it on your opponent as much as possible. To beat these computer opponents, you will have to either make sure that they run out of time while their stack is completely topped off, send so much garbage to your opponent so that they can no longer make a move, or send garbage to your opponent in such a way so that they think they can no longer make a move. Easy mode has 11 stages, normal has 14, hard has 15, and V-hard and S-hard have 16. In this tournament, players will be racing through those stages to get to the end as fast as they can. The first player to defeat the final opponent wins the race. The first player to win a predetermined number of races wins the match. Best of luck to all of our players. We are in our pools stage of this speedrun tournament. We have divided our 22 players into 4 round-robin pools. They will be engaging against everyone in their group once in the best of 5 races of the one-player stadium. And the way we are starting this tournament off is we are playing the first races on the easy, normal, and hard game levels. If you haven't seen these matches before, here's how it works. The first race is agreed to by the players to play on one of those 3 levels. And then it is loser counterpick one of the remaining levels, and then so on and so forth until we have played through all of the levels. If we need a game 4 and 5 to determine a winner, then all of those levels are ripe for the picking for the previous race's loser in each race. So we could actually triple up on a single level if it comes to that point, and it almost came to that point last week. So you can see a lot of intrigue in picking races, race levels in each match. And hopefully, once we are done with this process, we'll have the top 2 players in each pool advancing to the final bracket. But this format has definitely proved to spice a few things up since we first introduced it for tournaments a couple years ago. So I took the time before the show to actually compile some statistics on how this last week of play went. Let's go over a few of them. Let's take care of some of the highlights. Like for instance, the average easy time last week was 7 minutes 6 seconds. FFR, do you happen to remember who had the fastest easy time last week?
I kind of want to say Yoshi, just with all that cursor speed.
It was indeed our defending Tetris Attack champion with a 6:18 easy time. BB Forky was second with 6:19. And those were the only 2 easy races under 6:30. So we definitely saw easy mode do some fun things in last week's action. We also had normal mode do some funny things last week as well. Only 5 players had a time in normal mode under 9 minutes, and I'll put you on the spot again, Thomas. Who had the fastest normal time last week?
I'll go Yoshi again, because why not?
Go Yoshi again. Yoshi was actually 3rd in normal last week.
Oh.
The 3rd fastest. Yeah, Tetris Attacker posted an 8:38 in his first normal race with Foxy Man. And BB Forky had the 8:18 normal against Flagglestan. So we're definitely we're definitely seeing some upending going on there. And then for hard mode, by the way, there were 11 races of easy, 14 races of normal, and 14 races of hard. We had three matches resulted sweeps. 2 went 5 games. The rest went 4 games. We definitely got close, got more than what we bargained for from just about every match. It was quite something. The average race time in hard mode, by the way, was 11:22. It has definitely thrown most of our players for a loop. Like even Yoshi last week had a hard race over 10 minutes. Of course, he rebounded in the next one with an 8:47. So Yoshi just being Yoshi, just doing amazing things. But by the way, he and Tayman had the only sub-9 hard races last week. Hopefully, we can see that improve as these races continue. Before we take a look at this particular matchup, though, let's look at a couple of administrative matters to get to. We do have a prize pool for this tournament. Anyone that is watching can throw in your direct donations to support our players. You type !pool in the live Twitch chat, you can get that clickable link, or you can just go to the video description on YouTube. There should also be a panel underneath the live Twitch stream right now with that link as well. We'll throw in those donations, we'll throw in the Twitch bits, we'll throw in portions of of your subscriptions to our Twitch channel at Puzzle Speedrun, and that will hopefully result in a nice little payday for our top finishers if we reach our goal of $600. FFR, any thoughts as to what you might spend your potential winnings on?
Probably invest in some new Nintendo Switch controllers, because yeah, the last stick on my set of Joy-Cons, the one set that I have, experiences some bad Joy-Con drift.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'll probably maybe get a couple of new Switch controllers, and then maybe send those Joy-Cons into Nintendo to get them fixed.
Yeah, we are very particular about our controllers in this community, especially when we play a game like this that demands a lot of fast and precise movement. So we really need our controllers to function properly. Yeah, that's a very worthy cause to go for. But anyone in the tournament can feel free to spend it on whatever they please. Maybe you'll gorge on a few Wendy's Baconator combo meals. Who knows? That said, if you wanted to get in on this tournament but barely missed out, don't worry. We still have 2 other tournaments that we are taking signups for all through the middle of October. We are going to take a 1-week break between the pools and bracket stages of this one-player stadium tournament, and in that break we'll have 2 events for the other modes that we primarily speedrun in these games. The marathon events, the endless scoring event, will be on that Saturday. It's on 2D. It's on speed level 1. The game level is actually up to the player's choice, even though we keep the game levels normally separated on our speedrun leaderboard. And the goal of each race will be to score 100,000 points as fast as possible. It's one of our traditional categories in this community, as is the spa service run. So that event will be taking place on that Sunday, and this is just a straight up line clear race. Just get to the end as fast as possible. That's gonna be a very big test for the players that ended up involved in that. FFR, I know you have quite a bit of nostalgia for spa service. This was your first speedrun in this game, was it not?
Yes, it was my OG bread and butter speedrun for this game. That's how I got my start in the speedrun universe. That
explains so much, doesn't it? now that you think it over, that explains so much about how you play FFR. It's just amazing. Just amazing what spa servers can bring out of a person. We'll talk about more of the formats for those particular tournaments as we get closer to them. But know for now that I am giving a $50 prize to the winner of each of those tournaments. So if you want to take your shot at that, make sure you sign up now at start.gg. Let's take a look now at the matchup that we've got here. As you can see, both Razorflame and ZepLander got off to a bit of a tough start. ZepLander had a very steep climb against Ty, and Razorflame almost pulled it off against I Like Being Smart. But these two FFR are fairly close to each other, and you know they have to be thinking that one more loss will put them out of the running for good. So you expect that they will give it their all.
Oh yeah, for sure. You know, you'd have to think, if you go down 0-2, your chances of making it out of the pool stage can't be good whatsoever. So this match for both players is pretty important.
And yeah, let's take a look at how close these two actually are. I mean, going back to last week's times, Razorflame did have the faster runs in easy and normal, but ZepLander had the faster hard time. And just looking at their leaderboard times, ZepLander has all of the better times on the board. I mean, Razor qualified better, but this is a hard one to call FFR. What do you expect to see in this match?
Yeah, this is gonna be a close one. You know, Razor's got more tournament experience, but ZepLander just got the edge on all three categories on the leaderboards. It's a tough one. I'll give a slight edge to ZepLander because he has been putting in some good work in this game for this year. So, I'll say ZepLander takes it, but this might be another 5-game affair like in Tetris Attack.
Well, and we can actually see in the live chat that FFR is putting his money where his mouth is, putting a big chunk of channel points in the live prediction. So we've got a bit of a predominant prediction in favor of ZepLander just outright winning this whole thing. I asked Twitch chat to tell us how many games our lower seeded player would win, and thanks to FFR's big contribution, it's very lopsided in favor of a ZepLander winning this whole match. So let's not waste any more time and get right into it. It is the 16 seed Razorflame against the 17 seed ZepLander fighting for their tournament lives in Pool 4 action starting right now!
Yeah, to be fair, I have a lot of channel points to spend, so 10K for me is not that much.
Indeed. Well, we are starting this game on the easy level. This is supposed to be the easiest, but didn't treat our two players particularly well last week. Both players failing to crack the 7-minute barrier on this level. Hopefully we can see that change a bit in this one.
Yeah, I like what ZepLander did with the names, Zep rematch with Razor hype. You'll love to see it.
Indeed. So ZepLander is starting in about a 6-second delay for this first game, and you can already tell just how much slower easy mode plays compared to what you might be expecting. Okay, Razor, I see you.
Nice little lag chain there.
Very snazzy for the 19. Like anything under 20 seconds for the first 2 stages of easy mode, quite frankly, is really, really sweet. So Razor off to the faster start there, but is still very early, and ZepLander is not too far behind. That said, the relative lack of variance in easy mode is going to make it very difficult to come back in one of these races, though Razorflame did find a way to do it against I Like Being Smart last week. So I guess we can't count anything out, especially between these two when they went the distance in the last Tetris Attack tournament. Razorflame has not been able to send enough to Brock, and ZepLander gets the garbage clear. The biggest time waste in the entire game. And Brock was that close to another. Oh boy.
Wow.
You definitely can't win the race in the first 2 stages, but you could most certainly lose it. And ZepLander is starting from a very, very significant deficit, which is not quite as big as it's appearing on screen, thanks to ZepLander's stream delay, which actually gets bigger as the match goes on. I really did not have a good time to adjust it, so please bear with the stuttering of ZepLander's video and the ever-increasing delay of that stream as we go forward here. Okay, now that we're out of the first 2 stages, the rest of this mode should behave a little bit more uniformly. You'd expect all these foes to go down to 4 lines, maybe 5 lines if you're sending things a little bit slow. ZepLander still got a 12-second stage there for Lieutenant Surge, but took a little bit extra to get that one started. You can also kind of see Razorflame's style here. He tends to flatten his stack at the beginning of each stage, and then proceeds to raise it pretty high to give himself room to work with. But he does tend to take a little extra time to get things started. Oh, ZepLander, another garbage clear. Oh my goodness, you hate to see that.
Yeah, with how, slow the speed is in this game, yeah, if they get a chain, they just get, like, a year of stop time. It's insane.
It's, like, actually, I think it's, like, actually close to 2 seconds per basic chain at this level of a stop time, freezing the stack from moving upward that you get at this level, which I think is like level 2, if not. Well, yeah, I don't think it's level 1. I don't think it's that slow, but it's really slow. That's led to quite a few people not liking to play easy mode. Like several of our top players even had some choice words for easy mode in the past.
Yeah, especially if you're a top player. Like, 2 seconds feels like a very long time in easy mode. Because you're trying to save, like, every second you possibly can get.
Alright, we are coming up onto the 5-minute mark of this first race. We expect this race to be finished within a couple of minutes. ZepLander is basically down a full stage right now. And Razor is doing just fine. Again, his style tends to result in like extra setup time, so he's not as apt to get like anything under 15 seconds with the way he plays. Ooh, that's not common from ZepLander.
But Blaine's gonna get to that clear.
I think got punished for the swag. This game doesn't like to play particularly nice. Ooh, Razorflame not continuing to not send enough. Seems like he took the time to set up a few extra things. He's also spending some time watching. I see that at the end of that stage, doing a little bit of watching without moving. You have to be wary of that. Ooh, that was close. That was close.
Tracy was hovering around those reds, but couldn't figure out what to do with them.
Ooh, Razor not having a great way to start this chain. Breaks up a potential X3 chain that was most certainly going to need to beat Rocket faster. That's going to waste a little bit more time. That's gonna... Oh no! another garbage clear on ZepLander's foe. Oh man. I mean ZepLander's he's keeping it close.
Yeah. I mean, we've seen easy mode comebacks before, so it's possible.
This is the final stage here, so we are basically out of time. These two might actually be somewhat close to even. It's hard to tell with the changing stream delay. Oh, that should be a good enough attack from ZepLander, and that is a kill. Well. Kinda sniped it on the last stage, thanks to that Giovanni. So ZepLander will finish Game 1 with a time of 7:18 to Razorflame's 7:28. Let's give our 17 seed that first Pokeball. Wow.
Yeah, once again, another one of those easy mode comebacks at the end. So, yeah, they're kind of making it possible to, you know, even in easy mode to make comebacks.
We are going to go up the chain, go right to normal for Game 2. Hopefully the higher speed ups the variance a bit more. Razor, kind of recognizing that he's not playing well, needs to step the game up just a little bit, but hard mode might be a bit much. Razor does have Razor does not have a sub 10 hard personal best, but ZepLander does. So this is this should be the logical next choice of level.
Yeah, just a gradual speed up. You don't want too much of that speed whiplash.
Here we go with Game 2. This is 14 stages in this normal level. And, no, Gary still doesn't raise his stack at the beginning, and Razorflame gets the punish.
Yeah, you had double fours, and then they just got leveled off, and that's another clear.
Oh, ZepLander was working on follow-up chain and did not have another attack for Gary, leading to another garbage clear. Oh, Gary? Gary, what are we doing?
Oh boy. Oh, don't get to those yellows.
Gary!
Oh boy!
Oh, normal mode has definitely... Oh, normal mode has definitely done a number on quite a few of our competitors in this tournament already. 55 seconds for Razorflame, 57 for ZepLander.
Oh, boy.
That's the place you're going to lose the most time on average. Oh boy. Well, hopefully the rest of the stages will cooperate a bit better. You can only hope.
Yeah, I mean, both didn't start off great, but I mean, in the end, it's still pretty much an even game after one. Ooh, that was. Ooh, ZepLander's got double fours. Ooh, you love to see it. 12.
That was a nice and fast attack from Zep. Zep seems to have the higher ceiling on these individual stages, because ZepLander is not so insistent on flattening the board at every turn. Again, you see Razorflame flatten the board and then raise it fairly high. These lower levels don't necessarily need that. Maybe that extra setup is contributing to him getting more and more garbage clears on him. Unfortunately, ZepLander did not send enough to Misty. He's going to lose a bit of extra time there. Should still be a fairly decent lead for ZepLander, maybe a couple of seconds.
Yeah, I would say so. It's still anybody's game.
It is very early. Also, one thing to note about each
That's a
player's
10.
game. That's a 10. You'll love to see that. Anyway, I don't know if anyone watching was listening this closely to each player's game, but Razorflame has the music turned on, and ZepLander turned it off shortly before the match. Turning off the in-game music actually makes the next stage load faster. It can add up to roughly a half second per stage if you do that. So for 14 stages of a normal mode here, that is not an insignificant amount of time.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, we've seen matches, we've seen races, basically, come down to margins smaller than that. So it definitely is, an opportunity to save time. I mean, it's basically free time save. I mean, why wouldn't you take it?
Ooh, ZepLander cuts the chain off an X3. It almost doesn't work, but 12 seconds is lovely to get here. Every stage you get under 15 seconds in normal mode, you cherish it. That was very well played.
Oh, Koga.
How low are you getting here? Oh my.
Yeah, Koga did a 3 chain kind of at the start there.
That's a 10 combo. ZepLander in love with the number 10 right now.
Oh, low Sabrina for ZepLander.
Oh, this is fine, but
Okay.
that a bit slow developing, ended up needing a bit more garbage as a result, but ZepLander is maintaining a fairly sizable lead here. It's almost getting more or less getting to a full stage now.
Yeah, it might be bigger if Razor doesn't top off Sabrina here. Okay, he does.
Oh, the
here's
stack
the
flattening,
combo.
the timer scam. Oof, this
Okay.
all those extra chunks of time being lost compared to what ZepLander is getting. ZepLander is getting a bunch of times under 20 seconds, and Razorflame is very much not, and that's been proving to be the difference so far. Just something about Razor's style, insisting on raising the stack before starting the chain, which that gives you more options for sure. It kind of makes you take more time to assess those options too. These levels, if you act fast enough, don't really need extra garbage. This level of safety is probably not warranted.
Yeah, and plus you do have a few seconds from when the stack comes in to kind of observe the board and see what options you have to kind of plan your attack accordingly.
I think I wonder if this is more or less how Razorflame plays PvP, because he's definitely been getting into more of the PvP game in recent weeks, recent months.
Oh my God,
Again.
Tracy! Down
Again!
the lines! My goodness.
Perhaps Razor's extra setup time is allowing these foes to match more panels and just get lower and lower.
Yeah, you have to think so, and AI is only gonna get faster when you're there. Oh boy. Lag 3 check.
Also, Tracy got caught at the end trying to swap against a garbage block. You love to see it. It's hard. It was hard to program CPUs back in the day.
Wow, Geo is also down to 4 lines. Man,
Oof.
that clearing.
Again, normal mode doing a number on both competitors. This has been one of the trends from this tournament so far. Like normal and hard are like making even the best players shake their heads a little bit.
Yeah, and usually when it starts raining, it pours. I mean, 57. Still gonna maintain a 1-stage lead, but whew, it's a bit of a mean stage. As you can see, ZepLander there, skipping those text boxes just so beautifully.
Okay. What we got? Oh, another garbage clear. It's not a proper normal run without a garbage clear or 2 or 10.
Oh boy. This is allowing Razorflame to try to catch up here. Razorflame is at Richie.
Yep, we're back to being on the same stage once again. Another garbage clear.
Man.
Richie is taking no prisoners. Oh, 9
Oh,
combo
man.
from Razor. Oh, right in time for a garbage clear. Very unfortunate. That one you probably could have stood to extend the chain a bit more. That's definitely a thing I've been focusing on. Is to focus my board vision on the top of the opponent's stack to see what easy matches they have available. Like to inform how big you need to make the chain or when to send it. But that was a very important stage for Razorflame. We are very close to each other. Again, Razorflame might even have a 2-second lead now. Ooh, 10 combo.
Nice.
And that is basically a combo kill.
Ooh, S-hard kill on normal mode.
Indeed. And there we go. Razorflame extends his lead a few more seconds, going into the final stage of normal mode. Can Razorflame close the deal here, or will ZepLander sneak another one out? Okay, we got a 7 combo for a 5 chain. Razorflame's building that chain big. ZepLander has sent double 4s. Oh, that's a garbage clear.
Cleared.
Razorflame short. ZepLander wins the race. Sneaking it by again. And Razorflame falling up right there with the finish. The time for Razorflame 11:21. ZepLander's time 11:05. That will grant ZepLander Pokeball number 2.
Yeah, a couple of close races so far. Game's been trolling, but you have to think that if Razor doesn't flatten the stack at the beginning, that he may be able to save a bit of time and maybe get some of these wins that have been just kind of just barely slipping away from him.
I mean, it does kind of depend on how capable you feel with your chaining, and even then, Razor has definitely left a few stages short. So maybe the chain confidence is not quite there right now. It's actually leading Razor to step back for a second. We definitely encourage these players to take a break when they are not feeling quite at their best. Razor is doing some deep introspection here as we head into the hardest category in our stage. Oh boy. You thought those levels were random. Oh, just wait for the potential swings of hard mode.
I mean, at least with hard mode, it is like the most consistent of the 3 difficulties.
And like the times aren't necessarily consistent, but what we mean by consistent, we mean consistent behavior. Like we observed in the first 2 stages of easy, that Gary and Brock did not raise their stacks at the beginning. The first stage of normal also did not raise their stack at the beginning, but the behavior is more or less constant across all 15 stages of hard mode. And the only difference is these foes tend to ramp up the speed increase quite a bit throughout this stage, throughout this level. So maybe you need to send more garbage at the end, but just about every foe in this level can go down to the same attack. Here we go. Razorflame pretty much fighting for his tournament life here, trying to pull a reverse sweep as we get this game 3 in hard mode underway.
Ooh, wow, very quick chain from Razor there. Oh, 3 chain from Gary though. Gotta make the attack short. Okay, goes down to 15. Got that nice extra chain there to top Gary off.
That one's good. I mean, ZepLander looked like he needed extra time to get the chain started, so we'll be slipping just a little bit. That's a 7-second deficit after 1 stage, which for anyone that has played hard mode more than a few times in a speedrun capacity, 7 seconds is nothing.
Oh yeah, well, I mean, we saw in even just in the last race, Razorflame made up like, nearly 40 seconds on 1 stage in normal, so yeah, we could definitely still see giant swings happen.
Alright, ZepLander rebounds with a 13. That's more like what we need to see.
Nice. Yep, looking for those, sub 15 second stages.
Okay, Razor seems committed to going up to X4, which is probably solid enough for his combo sends. Having to send a second attack because Misty chained. I'm not sure how much Razor could have done about that. Zep's Misty is a bit more out of position and will allow him to catch up a few more seconds. Should still be a lead for Razorflame, but it is very, very slim. What we got here?
Razor's not
X4. No
Razor's...
combos in that chain.
Yeah, I would have to think if we had the double force up, that would be a bit of a quicker fight. Still, under 20 seconds, still not too bad.
ZepLander's right at 20. Still keeping up. These stages are playing okay so far for both of our players. Razorflame might need more than okay, though, in order to stay alive in this tournament. Going up to an X5 chain. Definitely recognizing a lack of combos and the potential need to extend the chain. Almost gets punished for it. My goodness.
It escapes. Oh, what's Erica doing on Zep's side? Doing a scam chain. That's gonna waste a little time. Okay, thankfully not more than that, though.
These foes seem so good at manipulating... time... the timer for, each of these stages. That they seem to find ways to make extra matches to add to their survivability. It's definitely complicating things a bit. Oh, ZepLander has double fours, and that is enough of a distraction to really swing the tide of this race. It was a 7-second lead for Razorflame. Now it's basically a 7-second lead for ZepLander. Just like that.
Yeah, it's very important to get those double fours off. That's the distraction you are looking for. That's gonna help bring these foes down very quickly. Oh boy. Wow, Sabrina actually raised her stack for whatever reason. It's gonna help ZepLander out a little bit. So
It is Razorflame with the faster stage. Well, that one 11 to 15, and that basically cuts ZepLander's margin in half. We are getting to our midway point of this hard run, and as we would expect from these two based on their previous encounter, they are keeping it close.
Both Blaine's gonna chain off a garbage. Like, Kate Razor goes down 27 to ZepLander's 26. So yeah, we're still close here. You're through 8, 7 to go.
Yeah. We've definitely seen multiple instances of the final stages of hard mode having to take over a minute for several of our players, so still very, very too close to call.
Yeah. As we said before, Gary 2 in hard mode, arguably the biggest troll ever in this game. Oh, Razor is gonna get the slow burn.
That is 23 seconds for ZepLander, adding to that lead even more.
Congratulations, you've won.
And yes, apologies again for ZepLander's video feed. Not a thing I had any control of at the time of recording this match. In fact, try to keep the audio with the Razor here so it doesn't get interrupted again. Ooh, this one's enough. This one's enough to rock it, and Razor gets an 18-second stage, but ZepLander gets a 14, and continues to chip away at that. Continues to extend the lead a bit. I think the lead's about 10 seconds now for our 17 seed. We have not predominantly had sweeps in this tournament, but with a 12-second Giovanni like that, ZepLander is well on his way to sweeping. Definitely trending in that direction.
Yeah, for sure. And unfortunately, Razor's Geo was actually really low at the start, so he sent so much garbage. Well, is Geo gonna see second tier here? Oh, he does! Ugh.
Oh no, the garbage was leveled, and okay, that should be fine. Ooh.
Yeah, that could have unraveled a lot worse for Razor, but thankful for him, he gets to keep it close. He's gotta hurry up. ZepLander, 26 seconds on Richie. He's got about one stage lead, which is, a decent sized lead, especially for this late into the run, but we've seen some major trolls happen here. And what is Richie doing on Razor's side? 6 chain?
Ew, that's very low. Oh man, that's so hard to see in real time when your opponent is about to go off on a chain.
Yeah, usually what I do is after my initial attack, I just spam combos. So in case they do go off on the big chain, you're still topping them off.
Oh,
And
man.
yeah, this lead's starting to get a little out of hand for ZepLanders. This is what we call the patent 2-stage lead. And
a 6 chain for Richie. Is that another 6 chain for Richie in this stage? What?
yeah, that's 2 of them.
Oh no.
Oh boy. And yeah, that's going to be another garbage clear. And this is a minute 10 and counting for Razor. Okay, Bruno.
Has ZepLander sent enough on this follow-up? He has. Oh, almost doesn't get there. Almost gets there by Bruno. And, yep, ZepLander is on to the final stage. Looking to pull off a little bit of an upset here. Not gonna lie, this would feel like an upset. Even though ZepLander has the faster times overall. But, oh, we got an X4 chain. Oh, that is not gonna be enough.
Yeah.
Oh, Gary's doing some weird things here.
Oh.
And there it is.
Nice.
Just like that. ZepLander with a good Gary 2 on a hard run. Good Gary 2? What is that? I don't understand how that works.
Yeah, I could have used that Gary 2 in my PB.
But that will result in a final time for our rocking out 17 seed of 10:06.
Huh, well, won't you look at that. Hard run, faster than normal. How many times are we going to see that in this tournament?
Oh my goodness. It is so funny to see that happen so much. Anyway, that will be enough. That time will be enough to give ZepLander star Pokeball number 3 and the win. The red win banner, which we don't see too often.
Oh, there we go. Razorflame getting the conch on Bruno there in 40 seconds. Let's see if Razor can get himself a nice strong finish on Gary 2 here. But yeah, as much as, it's a minor upset for ZepLander, ZepLander now is 2-0 against Razor.
Indeed, and the Razor definitely has some experience with these speed runs. And okay, Razor ends with a stronger Gary too. Oh, that's a nice way to end a set of races that was not particularly nice for Razorflame. That was a time of 12:18 for our 16 seed. Let's lock that in, and then let's go ahead and make this official. It is ZepLander winning the match, 3-0, keeping his tournament hopes alive, and with Razorflame falling to 0-2, you have to think that's going to be it for his chances, but very well played from both of our competitors. ZepLander just had the better run of it today.
Yeah, very nicely done to ZepLander there.
That will allow me to refresh our brackets and take another look at where we are at right now. So it is ZepLander rising to a record of 1-1, Razorflame falling to 0-2, and if Ty or Smart slip up a bit, ZepLander is right there to try and take advantage a little bit. That like as far as 1-1s go, ZepLander got the 3-0 on Razor, and ZepLander got the 3-0 on Razor, 3-1 on Ty. Definitely sitting pretty right now.
Yeah, for sure. And you know, you still got a couple more matches to go against you know, one particular tough opponent who still hasn't yet to play a match, but yeah, ZepLander is you know, giving himself a chance here. Unfortunately for Razor, he is not. He's gonna have to, you know, win his last remaining matches and need a lot of help from everyone else.
Just to show how hard the climb is for Razor now, his final two matches are against myself and Ty, the top 2 seeds of the pool. So I don't know how it's gonna work, but I will most definitely be amazed if it does. So let's hope Razorflame can finish this tournament out strong. But it's not quite a finish for us. It is just the beginning. Here on twitch.tv/Puzzle Speedrun, we have 4 more matches to bring you. Today we have another Pool 4 banger of a matchup between Six and Tetris Attacker. Then before that, Tayman and Karaoke and BB Forky versus Tolker in Pool 3. But coming up next, FFR, we get to see how you did in your match with Fate 7799. How much are you looking forward to the world seeing how you did in this match?
Well, it is an all-Canadian matchup. Well, a kind of the first all truly Canadian matchup, because Tayman doesn't count. And yeah, it's the ultimate battle against fate. You know, it's a thing we'll all battle in life. And the battle will all ultimately lose, unfortunately. But that's a different kind of fate battle.
Oh, don't tell me you're gonna. Don't tell me you're gonna. You've got something to say about how this turned out. Well, anyway, we can talk about that in a little bit. But for this matchup, that closes everything out. FFR, any lasting words about how this match went down?
Yeah, good job to you know, ZepLander, you know, getting that nice little sweep on Razorflame there, keeping his you know, final bracket hopes alive. Yeah, unfortunately for Razor, just, you know, last 2 matches, try your best, because yeah, it's gonna be a bit of a tough one for you.
Yeah, definitely a good day for ZepLander, getting the sweep in this match, and then he raced right off to get ready to attend a concert. So he is definitely on easy street today. But that is going to do it for this match. If you're sticking around on Twitch, we've got 4 more matches for you, but this is it for the YouTube VOD. So for FFR Pro 21 and everyone else at the League of Puzzle Speedrunners, this has been Cards with Heart, and until next time, everyone, happy puzzling.
See ya!